Maddox did it. The crazy bastard did it. He's a day late and $20,000 short, but he finally put out a video talking all about the Dick Masterson stuff. And I mean, just about everything. And this has everyone from the Dick Show camp up in arms. This thing is upending the internet as we speak. It's going crazy. And look, I mean, is Maddox getting the kind of views he used to get? Of course not. Does the video make any sense in the current year? Nope. I'm checking out Reddit. I go over to Reddit. I go over to Kiwi Farms. These guys now all have the same take I had 5 years ago. Welcome to 2018, time travelers. Thanks for joining us here in the past. I'm seeing them typing things, all of a sudden, oh, Hula Girl was real. Oh, Juju the cow was real. And by the way, Maddox has gone completely crazy. If you haven't seen this video yet, we're going to be going over the whole thing. We're going to go over Maddox's video. We're going to go over Dick's reaction to it. We're going to go over Nick Rekieta's, my lawyer, my blackface lawyer. Nick Rekieta. It's insane.
I got excited.
It's insane.
Very excited to see all of this.
This whole thing is so crazy. Maddox has lost his mind, by the way. He's completely lost his mind. It's incredible. He has remade the website for The Biggest Problem in the Universe, the original podcast that he and Dick had together. He's completely redone the website, and now it's just a list doxing everybody that ever fucked with him, and also probably 100 other people. This is nuts. This is truly, it's MAD DOX versus MAD cow. We're doing it. The Juju tapes are real. Everything's real, okay? L is real. 14, 8, 8, whatever it was in Mario. I don't remember. The point is, it was all real, and everybody's starting to figure out, oh, wait a second. Maybe Maddox wasn't the one in the wrong. Maybe Jesse had a point. Nobody's saying that, of course. Nobody will ever say, oh, PODAWFUL was right. But we all know that PODAWFUL was right. We've always known that PODAWFUL was right. Because their content doesn't suck. It's just true. Well, I don't know about Madcast. I'm not sure about that part, to be honest. But listen, the point is, this has Dick worried, okay? And how do I know it has him worried? Well, I've been seeing his manic tweets, something that Maddox covers in this video. He is now manically Maddox tweeting. Now, of course, I mean, this is only good for Maddox. Because finally the information is out there. The problem is no one cares, and also at this point, the only people who care are the people who are never going to believe him. And the other problem is that he refuses to monetize it. Dick Masterson, this is only good for him because obviously already his Patreon has shot up $4,000 again. Although, is all of that really patrons? Or if you knew putting $1,000 into your Patreon would make other people put $3,000 more into your Patreon, would you do it? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. The point in all of this is I see Dick and he is flustered by this whole thing. Okay. In fact, he's put out a tweet and then deleted it. So we've got, there's lying and implying, there's pandering and slandering. Now we've got tweeting and deleting. Dick Masterson says, Maddox has created a schizophrenic website attacking Patreon's creator, Jack Conti. Why can't I get this on screen? There we go. Jack Conti for platforming hate. As evidence, Maddox once again relies heavily on insane posts made by Mr. Burgers,
I have
a Maddox superfan. Now, the thing is I've had my own run-in with Mr. Burgers many times. I came to know him because he found me through the whole Madcast thing, through all of this stuff, and sent me insane death threats. And now I'm friends with Mr. Burgers. In fact, don't believe me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, co-hosting this episode is the one and only Mr. Burgers. Mr. Burgers, welcome, and thank you for being my co-host.
No problem. I'm glad to be here.
Are you happy to be here?
Yeah, happy to be here. Spurgy to be here.
Okay, there we go. And how about, this one right here?
I am high energy. I can't control myself.
What do you think of that?
That was not as good as the original I did when I was really manic.
Yeah, you know, the ripoffs are always never as good. The point is, Dick Masterson has said something very suspicious here, and I find it extremely suspicious that he deleted this tweet. This tweet, if you look right here, this tweet has been deleted. Why? Why is he deleting this? Why are we tweeting and deleting? He calls you, actually, he refers to you as Mr. Buggers, new AKA on the docket here, everybody. Mr. Buggers, a MADDOX superfan. He refers to you as a MADDOX superfan. I find that fascinating because, ladies and gentlemen, I think Mr. Burgers is ready to say it right now. We have this clip. I've been playing this clip forever from you where you say,
Dick good, Jesse bad.
Dick good, Jesse bad. Mr. Burgers, how do you feel about Dick Masterson exactly?
I am a Dick Masterson super fan.
Huh. Kind of weird. So I can see why he would delete the tweet. Now, he tweeted out again. He was forced to tweet out again about Mr. Burgers. He said something else. Once again, referring to you as a MADDOX superfan, because there's something that happens in this video so heinous involving you, Mr. Burgers. I can't even tell you what it is right now. I can't tell you until we're in the pizza fund, because I honestly don't know how MADDOX got away with posting half of this video on YouTube. It's really that crazy. I mean, he's got some pretty uncensored things to say. And Mr. Burgers, back in those days, I think this is fair to say up front, back in those days, you were extremely manic, right?
2017, during those times, yes.
2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021.
No, not so much. Not 2017, 2019, mostly, I think.
Okay.
Mostly.
2022, a little bit.
A little bit. 2023,
a couple
months ago, yeah.
A couple months ago, but not the whole time. The point is not the whole time. And you sent me death threats. You told me that I should be locked up. You've littered the internet with things saying that I'm a Nazi and that I should be killed and the FBI is going to come after me.
Yeah, you're playing now.
I am the FBI. You will all die. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah! Ah!
I love you saying that. I mean, that's a great clip to have.
Embarrassing.
So
a lot embarrassing.
But you said some things, and we'll go over it in this video, that were crazy. So Dick now wants to distance himself from you. But you, and I just found this out right before the show, you came to MADDOX not as a 1998 Google find fan, not as a 2007, I like the guy who types about being a pirate. You came to him basically as a fan when you found the podcast, which means you became a MADDOX fan at the same time as becoming a Dick fan. And I think, in a way, and I'm just speaking for you here for a second, this is my opinion, I think that you are a microcosm. You are emblematic of the overall feeling of all of these stalkers in the former MADDOX fan base, current Dick Show simp fan base. The way you used to be is exactly how all of these people are, and exactly what happened to them. All of your brains broke being a fan of this podcast, but you, Mr. Burgers, of everybody, has actually healed yourself from that, and for that, I applaud you. What do you have to say to that?
Thank you very much. It's been a long road, but I think I'm doing a lot better than I was a few years ago, or even a few months ago.
And here's the thing. I went over to the Reddit. I went to see what are all of the guys on the Dick Show subreddit saying, and they're all exactly the way they were years ago. They're exactly where you were when you were at your most manic. They still want MADDOX dead. So Mr. Burgers is not a MADDOX super fan. As a matter of, I mean, you've watched the video, right?
I've watched, I'd say about 30 minutes of it.
You have,
myself.
And that's what, it's like a 2-hour long. I mean, this is a big, we're
like 10-20% of it, I'd say.
We've got a lot of content ahead of us here, folks.
I've seen some of it.
There's
some surprises from me.
There's definitely going to be some surprises. There's so much to go over on this, but I think it's fair to say that when you went to watch it, you didn't watch it as a MADDOX fan, right?
I watched it as a self-absorbed narcissist to look for parts about me.
Exactly. But you absolutely were a Dick super fan. And I've seen you even say online that you actually first spoke to Dick back in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I have like a really good memory, so I think I'm right, but I could be really wrong. I could be completely wrong.
I mean, listen to the way he's talking. Obviously, he remembers every little detail down to a granular level. He remembers every date. It's like Rain Man. When did you first encounter Dick Masterson?
Do you want like the whole story or like whatever?
I mean, give me the fucking basic of it.
We were talking. We like to put like on a we like to do like message board games in the late 90s, if I remember correctly.
So you and
like,
Dax Herrera hung out on ICQ.
Yeah, ICQ. We used ICQ back in like 99 or whatever.
Okay, so you're basically Dax Herrera's former best friend, even before MADDOX. And by the way,
I would say he was the one of my like
we're about to find out some crazy stuff when it comes to the way. And I've known this, and I've told you guys this. I've been telling you this stuff for years. Nobody listened. PODAWFUL was right about everything. So this is about to get crazy, but I want people to understand something, okay? Because there are going to be those people who watch this this free preview here, and they're going to say, Jesse's just sticking up for Mad. Listen, there is no good guy in this thing at all. I'm laughing with MADDOX, and I'm laughing at Dick Masterson, but I haven't spoken to MADDOX in years. MADDOX has done some insane, legitimately crazy things in this video that I cannot believe. And more so, many of his complaints are things that I do regularly on this show. And by the way, was doing them when I was on his network. So I'm not on the side of anything but funny. MADDOX is funny. This video is so funny. I met MADDOX in real life, and all I can say, and I've said this the whole time, he is literally the nicest guy I've ever met. Truly the nicest guy I've ever met in real life. So nice that I felt bad that he had to meet me. God put MADDOX in my life, and Satan put me into his. All right? And in the comedy world where everything is a contest, the funny guy is the winner. So join the Pizza Fund and see this entire thing. We're going to go over everything. We're going to be playing Daxipad's private paywall bonus content on this. It's very, very interesting, by the way. He doesn't go over the whole thing. It's very interesting where he decided to drop out. I'll show you that in just a second. But join the Pizza Fund. Check this out and all of our Primo episodes over at PODAWFUL.pizza. Get premium content delivered today.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. PODAWFUL.pizza.
Pizza.
PODAWFUL.pizza.
Sorry, nigga.
I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show
This content right here
on the PODAWFUL TV network.
is Pizza Fund's own.
PODAWFUL.pizza.
This shit is beefer. You're listening to Howdy Do with J. Crew.
PODAWFUL.pizza.
We got shooters in these streets.
Nigga.